An artist started with some paint bottles. The artist buys the same number of additional bottles each week. The table shows the linear relationship between X, the number of weeks, and Y, the number of bottles that the artist has. Now, this is the paint bottles. The number of weeks is S, 4, 7, 12, and 15. And the number of bottles is 25, 34, 49, and 54. Now, the question says, how many bottles did the artist have at the start? Now, from this list of bottles and number of weeks, in the 4th weeks, the artist has 25 bottles. Now, how many bottles did the artist start with? The options are given to us 3, 9, 13, and 15. So which is the right option? Now, we are told that this is a linear relationship question. Now, this relationship is between the number of weeks and the number of bottles that the artist does have. Now, the artist had at the start how many bottles? You notice that when the artist started, the artist has number of bottles S to be equal to 0. Now, at the number of bottles S equal to 0, the value for this will be the intercept of the line. Now, remember that in a Cartesian plane, for we to have this expression y equal to mx plus b, at the intercept of the line with the y-axis, the value of x is always equal to 0. So, if the artist initially has 0 bottle, has at the start of number of weeks X, he has we don't know the number of bottles he has. That is, at the start, that is X equal to 0. We don't know the number of bottles we have. That means the value of Y here is going to be the intercept, since X is equal to 0. Now, how do we solving this? Remember, we are giving the value of X and the corresponding value of Y. So we're going to use this coordinate, the value of X and Y will be 25. The next coordinate will use the value of 7 and Y is going to be 34. So we're going to use those two coordinates. So what are we going to do? Remember, we're asked to find the number of bottles the artists have at the start. At the start, Y equal to 0, X equal to 0. How many bottles does he have? What is the corresponding value for Y? So if we can find the intercept, then we have found the number of bottles. And remember, to find the intercept, we need to find the slope, and then we use any of these coordinates to find the value of b. That is it. So how do we solve this? Let us first of all find the rate of change, that is the slope between the number of weeks and the bottle. Now, the slope m is going to give us y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now, from this parameter, you see that x1, this is y1, this is x2, and this is y2. So our slope will be equal to x2, 34, minus y2, 24, and that will be divided by x2, 7, minus x1, 4. And this will be equal to 34 minus 24 is going to give us 9, divided by 7 minus 4 is going to give us 3. So 3 over here 1, 3 over here will give us 3. Then the value of our slope will be equal to 3. And that is not the solution we are looking for, because we are asked to find the number of bottles the artist had at the start, where the x, the number of weeks, is equal to 0. We are only given what he has at week 4, which is what? 25. And remember, the question says the artist buys the same number of additional bottles each week. So that means if the slope, the rate of change is 3, the number of additional bottles the artist buy every week is 3. Now let us look at how we are going to find the value of the intercept. Now we're going to use, to find the value of intercept, we're going to use the coordinate 4, 25 and then the slope m, which is equal to 3. So the value of our y equal to mx plus b will be, while this is y, right? So we'll have 25 equal to, the slope is 3 multiplied by 4, which is the value of x plus b. This will give us 25 equal to 12 plus b. And then the value of our b will be equal to 25 minus 12. 25 minus 12 is going to make the value of our b to be equal to 13. So the number of bottles the artist had at the start is 13 bottles. So at the start, yx is equal to 0. The number of bottles y is equal to what? 13. And that is exactly what he has. So if he has this 0, this is going to be what? 13. So that is the solution. And the correct option is option C. You see? Very easy. So solving questions like this can be very easy in your STAAR exams. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, share it with friends and your colleagues, and make sure that you subscribe to this channel for more STAAR Grade 8 mathematics questions. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.